What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another live, man, Q&A. Appreciate everybody coming through, tuning in with your boy, man, as we all pretty much, quarantining, or out there being doing essential work, man. Everybody stay safe out there, man. And I feel like we're gonna get through this thing, man. Everybody stay safe, follow the guidelines, and lo and behold, man, we're gonna get back to normal, man, Lord willing. Man, a couple of things, man. R.I.P. to Pete. Retzlaff, I think how you say his name, man. Eagles Hall of Famer. Passed away earlier this week. Also, R.I.P. to Tavares Jackson, former Minnesota Vikings and Seattle Seahawks quarterback, man. Really sad, man. Young guy, just 36. I remember when my Eagles, we beat them in a playoff game in Minnesota back in the 08-09 season in a wild card game over there. He was the starting quarterback for Minnesota, that season, as that was the year right before Brett Favre went over there. And also, man, R.I.P. to Carl Anthony Towns' mom, man. Just a real sad situation. As another life is lost, to this terrible coronavirus disease, man. You know, but yeah, man. R.I.P. to those people, man. Everybody else out there, y'all stay safe, man. No, draft is is next Thursday, man. We finally get some type of like sports, man. I can't do the whole watching players play 2K on TV. I can't do the watching players play horse. Like I can't do all that, man. I can't watch old games. Like I can't do all that. So it's like it's good. Next week we get the draft. And to at least get some type of excitement, man. I'm here to talk about that tonight. What my Eagles gonna do, what other teams gonna do, what the LSU players gonna probably get drafted, and anything else y'all want to talk about, man. Just hit your boy up, man. What's up, Sergeant Gibby? Appreciate you tuning in. I remember when the Braves didn't choke in the playoffs, watching players playing the show. Oh man, yeah, bro. It's been a while since we ain't choking the postseason, man. Last year's choke job was bad though. That one was horrible because it's like I had Cardinals fans really mad at me because I told them after they just destroyed our Braves in Game Five. I said, bro, y'all gonna get swept by the Nationals. And they're like, oh, this. I'm like, y'all really? It wasn't that y'all was good. It's just that we choked that bad. And lo and behold, that's what happened. But hopefully, man, maybe this delay get their mind right a little bit more, make them focus a little more, and come out there and stop choking. Like you said, it's been bad, yo. What's up, Conru girl? Appreciate you tuning in, checking in. Like I said, you did say you would. Greatly appreciate you checking in with your boy, my friend. What's up, so Nando27? Appreciate you tuning in. What you think of the mock deal for Dak that they said with the Dolphins? I think the Dolphins would be crazy. Like, I think they would be absolutely insane if they gave up I ain't see the whole details of the deal. You got a chance to get a young franchise quarterback, whether it's Tua Tagovailoa, whether it's Justin Herbert, whether it's Jordan Love, or whether it's you just give up a whole bunch of draft picks for Jambalaya Joe Burrow. Yo, leave Dak Prescott where he at. He like I said, just leave him where he at. I wouldn't do it if I'm Miami. If I'm Dallas, honestly, I'm jumping all on that if I could get that number 5 pick. If I could get me another young quarterback, if I'm them, I'm jumping all on that, yo. But I mean, then again, with these mock drafts, man, these guys are bored. Like, I'm seeing they got mock drafts every other day and they switching their picks, man. Like now I'm seeing that, people got Justin Jefferson projected to go before Henry Ruggs. Now they saying it's a chance Henry Ruggs may fall to the Eagles at 21. So I mean, they bored, man. Now they saying Justin Herbert gonna jump to a they just bored and trying to get some attention. Like I wouldn't put too much stock into that. What's up, Lenny D? Appreciate you tuning in. Mr. Duke, I'm sorry, but I want Justin Jefferson more than Wills Mills. Mr. Duke, I'm gonna shoot my first video tomorrow. Hey, when you do that, let me know, man. Let me know. So is it going to be on the channel, your channel right now that you got right there, or you gonna start a new one? Just let me know, yo. If it's the one you got now, I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so I'll know whenever you do that. But if it's a new one, just leave the channel down here in the comment section, and I'll check it out. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing, man. I want, hey, it's enough food out there for everybody to eat. Like I want to see us all do well, yo. Like I really want to see us all, pursue our dreams and be successful in here, man. That's what it's all about, man. I don't understand people that's like, oh, this person that like talking down and hating on the next person. It's enough for us all to be successful, yo. As far as Jefferson over Mims, man, I mean, the thing with Jefferson, man, is that I love him. Obviously, he got a safer like he's a safer pick. It's like I'm confident in saying Justin Jefferson will not be a bust. Like I'm confident in saying that. I don't know if he got Hall of Fame potential, but I'm like he's not going to be a bust, yo. And with guys like Ruggs and Mims, it is that they got a higher chance of being a bust than Justin Jefferson, but they got a higher ceiling of being great also. So, honestly, man, I would not be mad with Jefferson because I know one thing he gonna do. He gonna get open and catch the ball. He not gonna do nothing spectacular, but he gonna get open and he gonna catch the ball. And we need that with Wentz. So I wouldn't be up. I prefer Mims, but I would not be upset. If we got that, if we got Jefferson. Excited to be a new Eagles fan. Glad to be a fan of a team with promise. NFC Championship or buzz. Welcome to Eagles Nation, my friend Conru Girl. Fly Eagles fly. With rolling with the big Carson Wentz. Yeah, it's a big draft. I feel like the Eagles. Obviously, we could use depth. We could use depth on the O line. We could use more depth in the secondary. Probably another pass rusher as far as depth purposes. But if we get two nice receivers in this draft, hey, it's down said, the sky is the limit for this team. The defense should be improved with guys like Darius Slay and Hargraves, Roby Coleman and those guys. The defense should be improved. But offensively, we got really good tight ends. We got a good offensive line, a good backfield. We just need wide receivers, and there's a lot of them. So if we come away with two guys that could get on the field and get open and catch the ball, we all right. We could compete with anybody. Of course, if we stay healthy. That's been our biggest bugaboo the last few years. What's up, Crimson Brave 2020? Appreciate you tuning in. I made a comment on a random live about Bill O'Brien being willing to trade his kids for him. UGA fans with web feet and that all kind of extremely heated at me. So they all reported me. Man, some people take it. I think it's funny, man. Obviously, we know he wouldn't do that, but it's still funny because he has been making some throw it off trades, man. Like that to me makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, yo. That guy, and I feel bad, man, because I think he really set Deshaun Watson up to fail, yo. Deshaun Watson got to overcome all kind of obstacles this year just to get that team into the playoffs, and that's just real unfortunate, man. And I feel bad for people that got to support that organization right now. Yes, sir. It's gonna be on Lenny D. All right. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna subscribe you, yo. I'm gonna subscribe you as soon as I get off of here, man. Hey, do your thing, man. I'm really looking forward to checking you out, bro. I really am, man. What's your opinion on two teamers? Two team. I'm lost. Elaborate for me a little bit. I'm lost right now. What's up, KB Brown? Appreciate you tuning in. What's going on, Mr. Dugas? How are you doing, sir? With the NBA season still up in the air, what you would do as in pick up where they left off or go straight into the postseason? That's a good question. Me personally, I would give them like 5 regular season games. I would go to the last 5 games that each team have and let them do that. Like the games from where they stop to up to the last 5 regular season games are just scratched. And I'll let each team get like 5 regular season games. And what that does is get players a little more like a little preseason, get them a little more acclimated, into getting back into game shape and all that. Plus, it gives teams that are like right on the borderline of either getting in the playoffs or for certain seeding, gives them a chance, to go up there and catch teams in front of them. So I would get them to play like the last 5 regular season games on their schedule, and go from there. Jumping into the playoffs would be cool, but you got to think of the rust factor. Like those guys gonna be rusty and probably out of shape, and you don't want people being down 1-0, 2-0 in a series when they're not even really ready to play. So I would let them play like five. I would let them play like five regular season games, and then I would let them jump right into the playoffs after that. Check his stats in the red zone. Do the beat. Oh no, he legit now. Like I'm an LSU fan. I watched like every game he played, yo. He nice. He nice with it, man. He gets open. He catches the ball. Especially that Oklahoma game, he just destroyed them. He was kind of solid last year before the offense really took off. He was really like LSU's only, somewhat consistent wide receiver. I like him, and like I said, I think we would be okay with him. I know it's not a pick that everybody gonna just be enamored with. He's not a flashy pick, but I think he got the potential to be a guy like a Keenan Allen, like a guy in the slot that could just consistently get open and consistently catch the ball. Because all these receivers, as much as they're all really good, they all got downfalls. Jerry Jeudy is kind of slender. Henry Ruggs, though I like him a lot, his speed and his element he could bring to the offense. He didn't have a great amount of production at Alabama. And then you look at Lamb. He played at Oklahoma. Like I mean, a lot of people feel like Oklahoma receivers recently don't really. Though Hollywood Brown did well and Kenny Stills did well, they feel like that's like some. That they played in a conference that played absolutely no defense. So it's negativity and questions for each prospect, but I would not be disappointed. The only way I would be a little disappointed if we took him over like Ruggs or somebody like that and they both was available. But I know Jefferson, I think he would do solid with us, yo. So I would not be mad at that pick. Your opinion on the NBA Hall of Fame class. That it's a great class. It's a very historic class. I don't know if it quite up there. It's up there. Let me say it's up there with like the Michael Jordan, John Stockton and those guys class. When you think about obviously the late great Kobe Bryant, Black Mamba, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Tamika Catchings, who was a very, very, very good WNBA player for a lot of years, and really was good even back to college when she was at Tennessee. It's a nice class, man. Great class. It's gonna be a very emotional ceremony, obviously, with Kobe. I'm sure they're gonna probably have Vanessa Bryant up there saying a few words. Probably somebody like Shaq or Michael Jordan again or somebody. But it's a great class. All of those guys, they basically were in my era. Like I caught like the second three-peat of the Jordan era. I kind of was a little too young when he beat the Lakers and the Trailblazers and the Suns. But I kind of really started remembering what I was watching. His second three-peat. So basically, Kobe Bryant, Garnett, Tim Duncan. I grew up watching these guys. Like these were the guys that through my middle school days, through my high school days, up to adulthood. Those guys, I watched those guys, go to battle. Like Duncan and Kobe went at each other a lot. Those Lakers and Spurs teams. Kevin Garnett, with Minnesota falling short, but then going to Boston and getting it done. Yeah, I think it's an extraordinary class. Obviously, all three of those guys and Tamika Catchings are all very, very much Hall of Fame worthy. I'm looking forward to the speech, to the actual events, man. And I know it's gonna be very, very emotional. It's BDS. My account got suspended for God knows how long. Oh, what's going on, yo? Yeah, man, they really suspended your account, man. That's crazy, man. I mean, hey, man, that's people. I'm glad you over here, though, my friend, man. You welcome here anytime, my friend. I know some people take things real serious, man. Do you think LA Lakers lost their chance to win the title if the season over, considering others are going to get healthy and get more depth for the 2021 season? That's a great point. I think this was probably their best chance. I will say this. I don't think their chances is over. Say if they do scratch the season, I don't think their chances are over. Obviously, Anthony Davis has to resign. Like he hasn't re-signed an extension yet with the Lakers. We all assume he will, but he hasn't yet. Obviously, he got to get back on the books. Um, you know, but yeah, LeBron will be a year older, man. That's the thing that's gonna be kind of. LeBron was playing some great basketball before the shutdown. Honestly, I felt like he over lapped Giannis for the lead in the MVP. After that weekend he had where he beat Giannis in the Bucks that Friday, and then he beat Kawhi in the Clippers that Sunday, and he played spectacular in both of those outings. I felt like he leapfrogged Giannis for the MVP. But I do think that the Lakers are missing an opportunity here if the shutdown continues. Now, if they go out there and, like I said, play a couple of games and get into the postseason, obviously they still got a chance to. However, the postseason going to go, I'm assuming it's going to have no fans. I'm assuming they're going to put everybody pretty much in the same, area of the world or the country or whatever. But yeah, if they don't play this thing, this was a very golden opportunity for the Lakers. Cause you're right, other teams are gonna get better and more deeper, yo. What's up, DCIGS number one fan? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, new sub here? Much respect. Hey, thank you so much for the sub, yo. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy it. Greatly appreciate you being here. You and everyone here tuning in with your boy tonight, yo. For example, someone who is a Bama and Clemson fan or any team for that nature. Uh, okay, I got you. The only way I'm not a fan of it, but I know some people do it. Like for example, you may have somebody who, well, like for me, for example, like I'm obviously an LSU fan, but I don't necessarily say I'm a fan of these teams, but I want to see the other state schools do well. I want to see UL Lafayette do well. I want to see Southern University do well, Louisiana Tech, Tulane, Grambling, UL Monroe, McNeese, Nichols, all these Northwestern, all these schools. But I won't necessarily I'm a fan of them. So when it's a situation like that, like you got your main team, but you got another, maybe lesser tier team that you root for, I don't think nothing wrong with that. But when you talking about people that's like, I'm an Alabama and a Clemson fan. Like I mean, to each his own. Everybody. There's no rules that say you can't do that. Everybody could do. That's what was great. Everybody got free will, could do what they want to do. But a lot of people will look at that like side eyed and just be like, whatever. But hey, like I said, to each his own, yo. I wouldn't do it personally, like two heavyweights like that. You just saying that for the 5 games because your Heat are number 4. LOL. I mean, honestly, I wasn't even thinking about the Heat. I really was more so thinking like, because I was thinking about like, for example, the Pelicans. Because I seen JJ Redick the other day was like, they wish they only like 3 games out or something like that, and that would give them a chance to probably catch Memphis or something like that. But you're right, you're absolutely right. Hey, I love to get in that 2 or 3 seed. Well, honestly, it really don't matter now because I don't think, I hope I'm wrong, but the way that people talking, if we do have a conclusion to the NBA season, I don't think there's going to be fans. I don't think there's going to be like, home court advantage, nevertheless. So it really don't matter, like at this point. Like we would play the Indiana Pacers, and then we would play the Milwaukee Bucks, who not saying we're gonna beat them, but the Heat do match up well with them. The Heat do got complementary pieces to go up against, Giannis and that team. Then for the Heat, also, guys like Tyler Hero and Myers Leonard are going to get healthy. Guys that could stretch the floor that we've been missing. So, yeah, that would be cool. But honestly, it really wouldn't help if there's not going to be no home court advantage, though. What's up, that Craig Titus look, unfortunately. What's going on? Appreciate you tuning in. RTWFY. Elaborate for your boy, because I don't really know what it be, and I'm sorry. I have 5 toes in each foot, not webbed and crooked like UGA fans. Oh man, that's funny, man. That's funny, yo. I get it, man. The UGA fans, man, they something, man. I laugh how UGA came to LSU, like not this year, but last year they came to Death Valley and just, just really thought they were just gonna walk in there and just run through LSU, and LSU ran through them, yo. Then of course we all know what happened in the SEC championship game. 4 TDs versus Oklahoma. Yeah, I watched it. Honestly, he should have had 5. Jambalaya Joe actually missed him on one. Like, I think it was early in the third quarter. Jambalaya, he actually had a step on a corner, and Jambalaya Joe Burrow actually overthrew him. So he actually should have had 5. What's up, Richard Hall? Appreciate you tuning in. Wish I could be more enthused about the return of sports. Just don't see. I feel you, yo. I feel you. Like, I seen something today where the state of Florida is trying to make sports essential. Like, to say, like for the WWE, I think it was, where they trying to get everybody tested, trying to make sure everybody doesn't have the disease, and then get everybody together in a certain area and let them play, similar to what the Major League Baseball is considering doing. Obviously, this is unprecedented times, man. Obviously, we've never seen that like this before. I remember like when we had hurricanes in Louisiana or hurricanes in Florida. 9/11 was like the closest thing I've seen to this, but that was like a week, like, and then schools wasn't closed. You didn't have. I think we went a week with no sports. But cause I was in high school at the time. We still went to school. You know what I'm saying? We played a high school football game that Friday. I remember we had a game that Friday. So, but to see something like this, you see certain areas that may be affected by flooding, or like I said, hurricanes, tornadoes, and things of that nature, earthquakes, but that's just one little area of the country, and then it's for a brief amount of time. But we've never seen something like this where, like, I mean, kids are out of school, people are losing jobs, people are dying. It's crazy. But I don't know. I'm just a firm believer in that this happening for a reason, and I just think that this is an opportunity there. I think like the Lord is trying to show us all that we are blessed, that we are fortunate, that we got a lot more things than we realize we have. And we took, including myself, we took sports for granted. Like, I took for granted that I come home every day and there's a game, some type of game on. There's there's a college football game, there's an NFL game, there's an NBA game, a college basketball game, a baseball game. But I do believe that if everybody just continues to quarantine, Dallas Cowboys, if everybody do that, I think eventually we're going to get back to normal. And I think it's going to be kind of tough for a while because everything is pushed back. The commissioners are going to have to come together and come up with a great game plan. And I think we're going to get back to normal. But I feel your frustration, but I'm going to try to stay positive about this whole thing. Jake Fromm will be a bust, possibly won't even get drafted. Now, he going to get drafted, man. But I could see the bust factor, though. I think he definitely should have... went back to college, yo. I don't believe he's ready for the NFL at all. And I think, yeah, he gonna get drafted, but like he really got a high potential of being a bust. I actually agree with you on that. Another reason for rooting the Eagles is watching Cowboy fans cry after win show why he's a top QB. That's what I'm talking about, yo. Hey, I'm loving you with the Eagles already, my friend. Like these, like trust me, just be prepared. These Cowboy fans are something. They are not all of them bad. They got some cool ones. They got some logical ones. They got some, yeah, they gonna support their team and talk a little trash, but at the same time, like they normal fans. But then you got this other tier of Cowboy fans that's just, oh my goodness, they could beat like Southside High School and they believe they're going to the Super Bowl. Like that, those type of fans. And when they lose, it's like they either go hiding or they say, "Oh well, we was losing on purpose because we was firing our coach." Like you got to deal with that type of stuff. If CF gets to the point where we can only play conference games, what will happen to Notre Dame? Will Notre Dame season get canceled? Will Notre Dame play 8 teams on their schedule, or will they finally join the conference? So many of them reported me. They even threatened to find my address and talked about having me dead Paris, even though there were a lot. Dang, bro. Like, man, you made him that mad. Like, you made him that mad. Huh? Wow. Oh, I'm sorry you had to go through that, man. That's crazy that people got that. That's crazy that people can get that mad about sports, man. Like that. That's just a bit much, man. But um, yeah, like I don't think we get. I mean, well, you never know. You're right. You never know. Like maybe that's you can't. You got to throw that possibility out there that maybe college football is like, you know what? We will play just conference games this year. And that's interesting. That's a very interesting point. Obviously Notre Dame is so well respected. And got such a historical program that they're not gonna just leave them out. You know, they may let them play like, you know, like you said, the last 8 games on their schedule. You know, and yeah, when the conference they schedule whenever, you know, the heat of conference football starts for most teams, which is usually like around the for most teams like around the fourth game because you play with 4 non-conference games, so we're in the fifth game. So they'll probably let their opponents from that point on and just let them, you know, play through or whatever. Possibly, I don't know, but I don't think, man. I don't think they're gonna let Notre Dame go join a conference in football. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Um, you know, Texas has shown us that you can have your own network and still be a part of a conference. But, you know, like Notre Dame, and then for them, all their home games are broadcast on NBC. But, you know, that's just them. They just believe that they're better. You know, it's funny because basketball and the other sports, you know, they are in comp. They're in the ACC. Yeah, the ACC. So yeah, it would be nice to see them join a conference, have to go up against Clemson on a yearly basis. Though I know they do play them this season. Go up against Florida State, Miami, and those teams on a consistent basis. You know, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But I think they're gonna if that happens, they're gonna find a way to keep Notre Dame in this thing. Like, trust me. Would you have a problem with the NBA season maybe going into Labor Day weekend? I would not have a problem at all, me personally. Honestly, I think the I've mentioned this before. I think the NBA regular season is too long anyway. I think they play too many games. I think about like 68 or something like that. 60, yeah, like 60 something games to me is perfectly fine. What year was it? Was it the year? I know my Heat won the championship that year. It was the 2011-2012 season. They started on Christmas. And I think honestly that's a perfect time to start the NBA season is on Christmas Day. Like everybody is, you know, focused on the NBA that day. It's the start of the season and you have some blockbuster games out there and you play that until, you know, July or whatever. Then if you finish on Labor Day, you got what? The rest of September, October, and November, you know, and like the first, like most of December to get back into the season. So I wouldn't mind it at all, yo. Let it go into if assuming football starts on time, let it go right into football season, and then you know it'll be something more fun to watch. But honestly, I think the NBA regular season is too long anyway. To be honest with you. What's up, Brandon Reese? Appreciate you tuning in. What up, Mr. Dugas? What do you think about the Texans traded for Brandon Cooks? I think it was a decent move, not great. I respectfully disagree, my friend. I think it was a terrible move. The reason why I get it, I know Brandon Cooks is a good player, and I know he's better than what they was gonna go throw out there after the DeAndre Hopkins trade. But when you consider the money aspect of it, when you consider, for me, most importantly, they gave up a second round pick. Like they could have got a younger, receiver to go along and grow with Deshaun Watson that got way less mileage on him, that doesn't have a history of getting concussions, that could have go along with Deshaun Watson and probably not say it could give you the production of a DeAndre Hopkins, but at least fill into that role. Because now by them getting Brandon Cooks, like I said, you give up a second round pick. You basically get a receiver that has concussion problems. Not to mention you get the same, basically you get a Will Fuller clone. Like you get the same type of receiver as Will Fuller. Like who's the red zone threat? Like what receiver do they have as a red zone threat? Especially now without a first or a second round pick. Like, so that's why I think it was bad. I get it, he's explosive, but so is Will Fuller. Like, okay, now you don't throw both of them out there. You have a lot of speed, but then when you get inside the 20, who you gonna throw the ball to? Before he got that big contract with Arizona for that offense to be successful. What's up, Ram Luke? Appreciate you tuning in. Do you think sports are gonna happen in the fall? Uh, on an honest tip, like me being 100% honest, I don't know. But me going off of my gut, I think we will have sports. Um, I just feel like our nation, unless this is like for like hypothetically, like say, unless this is like just the end of humankind, then it is what it is. If the Lord said that's it, that's it. But besides that, I feel like this country is too intelligent. I know we got some bozos out there, but this country is too smart. This country is too intelligent, to not figure out something, to not figure out a way to overcome this, to where we could get back, the economy could get back jumping, so we could get back to normal life. The problem is we've never dealt with nothing like this before. We've dealt with, though we never really seen nothing like Katrina, in 2005. But besides Katrina, which was just on a, trust me, I was affected by it. It's just on another level. But to see you know what to expect when hurricanes come around now. You know what to expect. Well, earthquakes kind of come out of nowhere. You know what to expect when snowstorms are coming, those certain things happening. We didn't see this. Like I didn't think this would have got to a point where it reached every, like, I mean, they got people probably right around outside my house, that got the virus. You know what I'm saying? And it started in China. For that thing to spread the way it did is crazy. But I do think when the fall get around, I think we will have sports because I'm seeing, even myself, I'm looking outside, everybody wearing masks, people are doing social distancing. The numbers are going down a little bit. As long as I think we're going to flatten the curve, and then, I think we're gonna get back to that. I think we're gonna get back to the sports in the fall. I think we're gonna get back to fans being at games. We just gonna have a lot of hand sanitizer. People are gonna be more cautious now. People are not gonna just touch and be on people like they normally be. But I do think, yeah, to answer your question, I do think that we will have sports in the fall, yo. What's up, Brad Wright? Appreciate you tuning in. Mr. Dugas, what's going on, my man? Hey, just try to stay safe, yo. Just try to stay safe, man. And hopefully we get back to sports like I was just mentioning. But I'm extremely, extremely excited, about the NFL draft next week. Very, very excited about that. I am strongly considering going live for the whole first round, yo. So y'all be on the lookout for that, Lord willing. I got a homeboy that went to LSU but transferred to Tulane. JJ Redick is one of the most underrated NBA players. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, yo. Tulane is a very good institution, also, man. Like those people are, not to say people ain't smart at LSU, obviously, but those people at Tulane are extremely smart. And yeah, I agree. JJ Redick is very underrated, man. I think the 76ers are really missing him this season. They have nobody that could consistently stretch the floor. Al Horford just does not fit with them whatsoever. Obviously, Ben Simmons only wants to shoot when he's in the offseason. Um, you don't want Joel Embiid out there jacking up threes, though you know he can make it. And Tobias Harris is a role player. But yeah, JJ Redick is an underrated player. It's crazy. I seen the other day that this year is in jeopardy though with New Orleans since they're a few games out of the AC. Every season of his career, he's been on a team that made it to the playoffs. That's pretty remarkable. And it's not like he's been riding the pine neither. He's been out there playing, contributing really good minutes. Do you think the Eagles will go this? Do you think the Eagles will do good this season? I do. So you think that the Eagles are going to do good this season? Yeah, I do. Got the quarterback. Got good running backs. Really, really good tight ends. Good offensive line. Good defensive line. Linebackers are whatever they are. They make plays, but we don't really value them that much in the defense we run. Secondary should be a little better. I know we're missing Malcolm Jenkins, and that's a big loss from a leadership standpoint. But Darius Slay is a huge addition. Also, I think we're gonna add, secondary help in the draft. Also, whether me personally, I think we add another corner like in the middle rounds. Some people think we add a safety. Some people think we may add both. We'll see. But yeah, the Eagles, as long as they get two receivers that can get open and catch the football, yes, I do believe the Eagles are going to be very, very good this season. The NFL season will happen. I sure hope so. I sure hope so, yo. I know the Eagles are going to be good. I agree. I think we are too. I mean, obviously we won the division last year, man, with a bunch of practice squad players and a bunch of injured people and with no secondary whatsoever. We got a good corner. You would think we gonna be more healthier this year. Like if we injured like that again this year, I mean, my goodness, man, we gonna have to like just do something. We gonna have to, spray the facility with holy water. Or we gonna have to do something, man, because that was just be bad luck, man. But I do think the Eagles are gonna be really good this season. Let's see. How do you think the coronavirus will affect the NFL season? Uh, I mean, we gotta wait and see. Obviously, as of now, it's already affected it. There's no OTAs. So rookies are gonna come in basically eyes wide open. Assuming we get, training camp on time. So it already has kind of affected it already. You got GMs complaining about the NFL draft process that they didn't get to talk to, players and scout players the way they want to and meet with them face to face. So it's had an effect on it already. I think me being optimistic, I think we're getting closer to flattening the curve when it comes to the virus. And I think by the time the NFL season roll around, just maybe it's wishful thinking on me. I think we're gonna be back to normal. Obviously things are gonna be a little different. I think people are gonna be more cautious out and about. People gonna do less handshakes and stuff of that nature. People are gonna. I think you're gonna see a lot of sanitizing, items at sporting events and just other walks of life. So, but I do think we close to flattening the curve, and I think we will. The season will get back to normal, yo. Rooting for two big time programs does come across as a bandwagon fan for the most part, though. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, everybody could do what they want to do. It's a free country. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. Like I got my team, especially like college. I got my team at LSU, and I root for like the in-state schools and other bowl games or conference games or whatever. But two big programs like that's a bit much for me. Like I couldn't do it. What's up, Trevon or Holloway? Appreciate you tuning in. Let's see when's get it. Hey, I'm ready for it, man. I am ready for it, man. We gotta get my boy two nice weapons, man. If we get that, yo, like I believe I'm like, hey, we get that. Don said hut. Like I'm saying, Don said hut, meaning like, hey, snap the ball. Let's go get this thing on. Let's get it, cause we ready. Let's see. You need to make some Jambalaya Joe shirts. You know, it's funny. I've been told that before, man. You ain't the first person to tell me that. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that. You know, I'm gonna look into the whole clothing thing also, future wise. But yeah, appreciate that, yo. Appreciate that. That would be pretty cool. What's up, my boy Philly Fresh? Appreciate you tuning in, my brother. Yo, my bro had to show love. Check latest video out on why we have to draft a good wide receiver. Hey, I will do, bro. Will do, man. Appreciate you showing your boy some love. And I'm definitely gonna go back on that video, show you love back, bro. Let's see. Jake Fromm did not look good at all in the combine. Yeah, he looked it bad, man. He looked it real bad. You know, he just looked like he looked like a fish out of water, man. He doesn't have a big arm, not extremely accurate, not really that athletic like people thought he was. So yeah, like I mean, he did himself. Now, granted, he gonna obviously, like I said, he's gonna get drafted. You know, I don't think he gonna go undrafted. Um, you know, I actually seen a projection had him going like late second, early third, which I think is high. But you know, I don't see him going no later than the sixth round. If you know, but um, another year at Georgia would have done him some good, especially throw. I know he gonna lose some offensive linemen, and obviously gonna lose Swift and all that. But especially, I think that receiver at Georgia, George Pickens, I think his name is #1. I think that guy is a future first round NFL draft pick at wide receiver. I think he's gonna be a superstar. And you know, he could have benefited another year throwing to that young man and just polishing up his skills a little more. But you know, hey, that's a decision. He got to live with it. He just got to do the best he can. Let's see. I was the main Philly 500 on Twitter about advice on being a good YouTuber. Do you have any advice? Yeah. What I'll say is, and I'm not gonna say it like I'm a great YouTuber, by the way, like you know, but what I will say is, be yourself. First and foremost, be yourself. You know, be genuine, be authentic. Say what you truly feel, even though you think it may not be popular. You know, say what you truly believe, say how you truly feel. Regardless of what some people may say. There are going to be people that's going to criticize. There are going to be people that's going to try to, you know, diminish what you got going on and talk down. And you may start off slow, because I started off slow with this. You know, you may be putting out videos and feeling like the subscribers are not coming as fast as you want them to come. But what I'll say to that is just keep putting out content also. Keep putting out the content, stay genuine, stay authentic, be yourself, and blessings gonna come, yo. Just keep putting it out there. Don't quit, man. Whatever you do, do not quit. Like keep putting it out there regardless of, you know, do it from the heart. You know, don't do it like, okay, I gotta make such and such amount of subscribers. Just do it from the heart, yo. Look at it as, you know, we all got friends that, you know, we talk sports with. Or, you know, whether it's, you know, at school, at work, at family functions, at the barbershop, wherever. And just look at it that way. You're not gonna, regardless of what happened, you're not gonna stop talking sports, with your closest peeps. So just talk sports with the world, yo. Just talk sports with everybody. And I think that's the advice I'll give, yo. Just keep grinding, keep putting out content, yo. Keep doing it. Don't let it get to a point where you're focused on the subscribers, or you're focused on trying to get monetized and all that other stuff. That will come, but stay focused on the content, and stay focused on how you feel about sports, and just be genuine. Don't try to be somebody you're not, yo. Everybody, the uniqueness of the world is we all different. We all got our own way of doing things, our own unique way. Some people gonna roll with us, till the end. Some people may roll their eyes and, look the other way. And what's funny about those people, some of them eventually gonna come back. Like, some of them gonna roll their eyes at you today, and down the line they gonna come back. So that's my best advice to you, yo. Is just be yourself, be genuine, say how you truly feel about certain topics. Don't focus on the subscribers. Focus more on making the content better. Focus more. Watch yourself. Watch your videos. See where you, not necessarily your opinions, but just see where you could, like, do things a little better each time you do a video, and or a live. You may do some lives also. And just keep grinding, man, and you're gonna be all right, bro. What's up, Snowman Digital Media? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugar? Hey, what's going on, yo? Greatly appreciate you tuning into the live, yo. How badly do you believe it will hurt the college football checkbooks out fans is there is nothing channels on TV to show your favorite team? It will hurt a lot. Like, I actually seen today, oh, excuse me, which is crazy that they made that decision already. The Cincinnati Bearcats already discontinued their soccer team, their soccer program. A lot of these schools' money is funded through football, games, through, all the fans being at the games, buying the merchandise, buying the concessions, buying the alcohol or whatever, or merchandise. So yeah, that's why I believe that the economy and people in charge are going to do the best they can to, at least when it comes to sports, that is, to at least really push it to where the NFL and college football season is not affected. So I definitely think if we can't fix that, then I mean, this thing is just real more out of control than we think it is. But I'm a firm believer in that by then, we gonna figure something out. The curve gonna get flattened, and we gonna figure something out. Be safe for the way everybody could, hey, like I said, I miss sports, man. Like, I miss sports. I miss being able to just go hang out at a bar. I miss being able to take my kids, to the park. Take my my kids, practice them with the, with sporting events and just other things that they got going on. Going over homework with them. I miss all those things, yo. Hanging out, I miss going, man. I ain't got a haircut in a few weeks, man. I miss being able to go to my cousin get a haircut. So yeah, like, but I think eventually we're gonna get this thing figured out, and we're gonna get back to normal, yo. But yeah, it's tough, man. Now I will say this, I think, sports with no fans is better than no sports. I'd rather that than to just, cause Louisiana had the state championships in basketball were played with no fans, like right before they really cracked down and shut down everything. And it was televised. And granted, it's not quite the same, but it's better than nothing. Like, I'd much rather see that than to see nothing, than to see NBA players playing Hearts or playing 2K on TV. UGA fans are the ones that always get that pitch. They've honestly been the worst fans in 2019, and it's not even close. That's crazy, man, that people threatening you, man. That's a bit much, man. What's up, Tiger Raven 18, 2018? Appreciate you tuning in. What up, Mr. Dugai? Hey, Just trying to get through this whole thing we got going on, man. Hope you and everybody, hope y'all all safe out there, yo. What's up, Trey Lorenzo? Appreciate you tuning in. What up, Mr. Duga? I hope with our first pick we get CD Lamb, T. Higgins, Denzel Mims, Justin Jefferson, and Brandon Ayiko in the second round. I'll be over the moon. Hey, I would love it. Me personally, I know people feel like, oh, you should take a safety or a corner or a pass rush in the second round. If it's up to me, man, go receiver. Like, get two of the top guys and let's roll, yo. With this quarterback we have, let's roll. I would be over the moon too, yo. I'm curious to see what we do, man. One thing I know, we better not take anything else but a receiver in that first round, man. All these mock draft people, the linebacker and all this other stuff, man. We better not take nothing but a receiver, or I'm gonna be highly upset, yo. What's up, Only One Jank? Appreciate you tuning in. Yo, hashtag Fly Eagles Fly. That's right, yo, Fly Eagles Fly. Draft is next Thursday. I cannot wait, yo. What's up, Mary Martell? What's going on, my friend? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, guys. Hey, how you doing? You and your fam, y'all stay safe out there, yo. You and everybody also on this live, yo. Y'all all stay lit, stay safe. Appreciate you tuning in to your boy, yo. Let's see. Notre Dame promised they were going to win a national championship, and they get beat 33 in the playoffs. That seemed to happen to Notre Dame a lot, man. That seemed to happen to them a lot when they get into the playoffs and got to play these powerhouses, man. This is just a rumor. I heard this on NFL Network that the Carolina Panthers could trade up to go get Joe Burrow. It would make a lot of sense for them as far as obviously Joe Brady and Joe Burrow just made absolute music last season at LSU. But I mean, but at the same time, why would you sign Teddy Bridgewater to a 3-year deal if you go trade all the way up to get a quarterback, though? That's just that's just how I feel about that. Justin Fields will win the 2020 Heisman Trophy, and Kirby will be scratching his head. Boy, I know that would make a lot of Georgia fans upset there, yo. What's up, kids and Chris? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, yo? Hey, just trying to get through this thing we got going on, man. Hope you and yours safe also. What's up, Tony the man? Appreciate you tuning in. Y'all should get Judy. I would love to have him, but the only thing is I don't think he gonna fall to us, and I don't think that we should trade up to get any receiver because we got to get multiple receivers. Like, we got to get 2 of them, in my opinion. And chooses a fisherman over a real quarterback. Call him man a fisherman, man. That's too funny. I'm looking forward to the Ravens versus Eagles game if there's an NFL season this year. Hey, me too. That should be a lot of fun. The game should be the game is in Philly also, yo. I'm looking forward to that, man. The Eagles got some intriguing matchups this year, man. The Ravens, the Saints at home. Obviously Dallas twice a year. Cleveland got Arizona, 49ers, the Packers. It's some intriguing matchups, and definitely Baltimore and Philly will definitely be one of them, yo. If college football did start just playing conference games, Notre Dame will have to join a real conference at some point, especially the Big Ten. But me knowing Notre Dame like I know them, I think they would try to flop to the. Yeah, sorry about that. Look like I got knocked off right quick. Pickens is the only good receiver UGA has. They had Holloman, but then you know what happened. They got I think they got a couple of nice little freshmen coming in, I seen. But Pickens is the real deal over there though. But I definitely look like he should have came back to school though. What's up, White Elephant? Appreciate you tuning in. Are you safe right now? Will Tom Brady be a Patriot again? I am safe, and Brady will be a Patriot again the day he retires. He will retire a New England Patriot. Jan716 is doing a great job. I've been talking to him in a lot of comment sections. I'm glad to see him do well. Yeah, shout out to him, man. You know, he doing this thing on YouTube also, man. Real cool guy, man. Y'all check out his content as well, yo. Miss Sports, man. Me too. Me too, yo. It's tough, man. To all UGA fans at Alabama and Clemson are two powerhouse football fans, not chewing tobacco like y'all like to smoke. Man, them Georgia fans really got at you, man. That's crazy. I can't wait till hopefully, Lord willing, everything goes well. We get into our actual season, man, when we could get into really getting into some fun trash talking, yo. Do you think that Joe Burrow should refuse to play for the Bengals if they draft him? I don't think so. I think he should go there. You know, one thing I never understood, I never liked, just my opinion, I never liked like when Eli Manning, basically Eli is the most notable one. Whenever an organization drafts you and you refuse to play for them before you even been there. Now, if you've been there for a few years and the place is you just miserable over there and you want to be traded or you just want to get out of there, that's more understandable. But you know, like for Burrow, no, me knowing Jambalaya Joe like I know him, for one, he's from that area. His hometown of Athens, Ohio, is 2.5 hours away from Cincinnati. So I think that in itself would motivate him, you know. And for another thing is, he got the type of personality that he wants to go somewhere and be great and overcome obstacles. I don't think he's gonna shy away from a challenge. I think he gonna want to go over there and be great and try to lead Cincinnati into places they haven't been in a while, probably never been ever. So I don't think he should want to refuse to go over there. Our 2019 team was like watching the 2017 and 18 Oklahoma team. It was weird to watch. Yeah, y'all scored a lot but gave up a lot of points too, yo. I'm with you, Mr. Duga. We better not take a linebacker at 21. I'll break my damn TV. Hey, I'm going live, man. So if they take a linebacker at 21, man, y'all may hear me use some language that I shouldn't be used. And I may throw some stuff around in the house, man. I will, ooh, bro, let me not even think about that. Let me just assume Howie know better than that. Now, if he want to go other positions, second round, that's fine. I prefer him go receiver. But if you want to take a receiver later in the draft, you know, that's fine. With the second receiver later in the draft, that's fine. But he better take one in the first round. I know that much. Jalen Hurts and Kelly Bryant looked better than Fromm in the draft. Yeah, especially Jalen Hurts, man. Jalen Hurts definitely looked better than him. I think Jalen Hurts has kind of played himself into a second round draft pick, man, which is really, really good for him, yo. I'm happy to see that happen with him, yo. Oklahoma did not look good at all this year. I really wish Baylor won that game so we didn't have to see them get in. Yeah, I mean, they got to figure out their defense, man. The crazy part is they got good players on defense. They linebacker Kenneth Murray is a first-round draft pick. You know, Neville Gallimore is a borderline first-round draft pick. They got good players. But for some reason, they just had a new coordinator. For some reason, they just can't play defense over there. It's crazy. Not even, and I'm not talking about SEC, you know, back in early 2000s type of defense. I'm talking about just average defense, like where you let teams score 30 points instead of 50. You know what I'm saying? Because when LSU played them, that was just too easy, man. I felt like I could have went out there and throw for 300 yards that day. Do you plan to have other draft content next week? I did I'll probably talk a little more about the draft next week. But I did do a mock draft. I did a first round mock draft for not every team, but every team that got a first round pick. I did a mock draft from picks 1 to 32. And I did an Eagles 7-round mock draft on who I think we should take for each round of the draft. But yeah, I'm gonna probably talk a little more about it leading up to it next week. What's up, LGRW? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, G? Hey, just chilling, man. Glad you could be in and check out your boy for the live, yo. How confident are you for the Eagles to win their division? as long as we get 2 wide receivers that could play, I'm extremely confident because I feel like the Eagles are in a good position everywhere else on the roster, yo. More so than the other teams. If we could just go out there and get, two solid wide receivers. Notre Dame is a team that you can watch and you know right away that they're not all that good and will get killed by a good team. Even Oklahoma's offense really wasn't all that good, obviously, but not compared to 17 and 18. Yeah, because Hurts not really as great of a prolific passer as, I mean, Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray both went #1. And Jalen Hurts is going to be a second round, maybe third round pick. So that was really the difference there. But all right, y'all, man, I got to run, man. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning into the live. Let's see. I got one more. If we draft Justin Jefferson at 21, who you think we should be our second round pick? I like Michael Pittman Jr. from USC. A big physical outside receiver that could go up, catch the ball. I like him a lot at I think it's 50 at pick 53. Assuming none of the other good guys don't really fall. But yeah, y'all, appreciate y'all tuning into the live, man. It was fun. Thank y'all so much for checking your boy out. Hey, the draft is next week, man. Lord willing, I'm gonna try to go live for that, but I will have another live Q&A right before the draft next week. But thank y'all for tuning in to your boy once again this week. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Prayers for everyone. Stay prayed up. Hopefully everything gets back well and we could get back to normal as far as working, and enjoying sports and just being healthy out there, But all right, y'all, appreciate it. Stay tuned for the videos throughout the week. And Lord willing, talk to y'all again on the live next Tuesday night, same time, yo. Until then, y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. Fly, Eagles, fly.